Welcome back to the engine room. We're back with another tutorial here. I'm going to be changing out the power steering fluid here on my 2018 Ram 3500 with the 6.7 liter Cummins turbo diesel. This should be pretty much the same procedure for all of the fourth generation, which is like 2010 to 2018 Ram heavy duty pickup trucks. This is the reservoir right here. And of course, if anybody watching is a longtime subscriber or watcher of our videos, we are going to be using some Amsoil full synthetic. This is actually their Signature Series ATF. Ram recommends any kind of transmission fluid as long as it's ATF plus 4. That's very specific, ATF plus 4. I actually have a little bit of the Mopar part number here. I'm going to be using this as a flush. So what I'm going to be doing today is just kind of draining out the fluid, and then I'm going to put some ATF in it and then suck that back out to kind of grab any kind of contaminants inside of that power steering fluid and get as much as possible out. I'm also going to be using a Pittsburgh multi-use transfer pump from Harbor Freight. I picked this up for about $9, and it should be perfect for today's video. What I'm doing here is I'm disconnecting the return line into this reservoir. So I'm going to put that pump into this hose and suck everything out of the pump. When I was trying to suck out the fluid out of the return line here with this pump hose, I could have sworn that on the box it said it had an adapter to go from this hose, this return line here, but it didn't. So about a week has progressed. I actually picked up one of these off Amazon. I'll link them in the description below. This here is a 3/8 and that'll fit into the red hose, and this is a 3/4 that'll fit onto the black return line rubber hose down there. Now we're sucking from the return line back to the reservoir, so we should really get a lot more fluid out of here now. I didn't realize how bad this fluid really was until I compared it to this is some brand new fluid right out of the container right back there. That is unbelievable. This truck only has 50,000 miles. It's not to say that the old fluid is bad, but it's just not as clean and clear as this. That is unbelievable. You can see all the contaminants here. I'm so glad that I'm doing this flush even more now. I used my jack just to jack the truck up, get a little weight off the tires. I knew there would be some air working into the system during this process, and I really didn't want to have a heavy load on the power steering pump with the possibility of the pump not having full lubrication to it. Not necessary, but it definitely helps. Okay, now to the good part. We have all of the power steering fluid sucked out of this truck. So what I wound up doing was actually, after I sucked out the initial power steering fluid, I filled it up, started the truck up as you saw, turned the wheel back and forth a couple of rotations to get the fluid flowing throughout the pump, hit the brake pedal a couple times. Then I sucked that back out of the truck again to try and get as much contaminants out of the system as possible. So here we go. We're going to fill it up with some Amsoil ATF, as I was talking about before. So I'm sure the topic's going to come up in the comments, or somebody's going to say that you don't really need to do this, or it's not really required, especially since this truck only has 50,000 miles on it. But it's, you know what? It's just, in the grand scheme of things, it's just good preventative maintenance. And I don't know, this fluid's 8 years old now, just about. This truck's a 2018. So this truck is heavy. It's got a big Cummins turbo diesel engine in it. That engine weighs 1,000 pounds itself, so it's pushing down on the front end. And, you know, that power steering is working hard. I plan to keep this truck for a long time. I've already had it for 7 years now. I bought it in 2019, so I plan to have it for a long time. And just changing these fluids out is just cheap insurance. You know, 2 of these quarts right here, I think it cost me about $30. I bought that pump, it was about $9. I bought those little adapters, they were $4. So for under 50 bucks, I could probably extend the life of my power steering pump a couple of years. That power steering pump has to be at least $800-900 bucks. This isn't a guarantee. I'd say it's a pretty good investment. For the main reason, what I really want to talk about, what a lot of people don't know about this truck and a lot of other trucks, that this truck uses power steering fluid to activate the brakes. It's called a Hydroboost system. So on a lot of gas vehicles, they use what's called a vacuum boost system, because the intake manifold, they create a vacuum, and they use that vacuum to activate the brakes. It sounds crazy, but you wouldn't believe it, that when you hit on the brakes, you need assistance to push on your brake pedal. And you don't realize it, but all these cars these days do it. But especially these heavy diesel trucks, if you're towing a heavy trailer, you need extra pushing power on the brakes. On big tractor trailers, they actually use compressed air. But so on this truck, diesels don't naturally create vacuum like gasoline engines do. So what this system does, it uses pressure from the power steering pump to assist the brake pedals, which is exactly why, especially if you tow heavy, of course if you snowplow, but if you tow heavy and you're really on the brakes a lot, pulling, going down big grades and stopping heavy trailers, you really need to think about changing the power steering fluid, because having that extra security or extra peace of mind, even that you know your brakes are consistent all the time, it's just, I think personally, it's worth the peace of mind just to have fresh fluid. Of course, fresh brake fluid and fresh pads helps, but this is just an added bonus. And a lot of people don't know that. So hopefully this will reach the right audience and somebody will think about changing their power steering fluid. I mean, it's easy enough. I mean, I bought a $9 Harbor Freight pump, little adapter, and $30 worth of ATF. You don't always have to use Amsoil. This is the expensive kind, but you know, anything is better than something, as long as it's ATF plus 4 on these Ram trucks. But for most other vehicles, I'm sure any kind of ATF would work. Check your owner's manual or look up on Google. We got the world at our fingertips these days, so it's a good idea to check it out and change your power steering fluid. Okay, so I'm going to start the truck up again, run the wheel back and forth a couple times, get the fluid all throughout the system, and we'll check the level again and top off if needed. Here's a little comparison of the power steering fluid, or ATF, that I pulled out of my Ram pickup. On the far right, you see that's the initial dump of the original power steering fluid. It has about 50,000 miles. The stuff in the middle is what I flushed it with. I dumped it, filled it up with transmission fluid, cycled the power steering back and forth a couple times, and then dumped it again to get as much contaminants out of the system as possible. And on the far left there is pure transmission fluid I just put up for a little example here. So if you needed another reason to dump yours and change your power steering fluid, let this be it. All right? Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.